good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. This is EIE Enough is Enough. Thank you so much, my viewers. I know I've been away for a while, and thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for liking this page, and thank you all for joining this program. Like you could see, the head of the subject for today is End 1999 Constitution. Are you the one that is longing for self-determination, which is the answer to Nigeria problem? Are you angry about the jihadis genocide in the Middle Belt, killing Christians for land grabs? Are you angry that the Fulani herdsmen are trespassing into our farmland, killing, stealing, and destroying? Are you angry that you are the citizen of the country that is now the third most terrorized in the world with Boko Haram, ISIS, Fulani Hesme, Metiala, and the Al-Qaeda? Are you angry that you carry the passport of a failed state? Then you should join this, seeking for self-determination, for ethnic nationality. With self-determination, each ethnic nationality has the power to decide how we want to live and control our own future. Self-determination is our self-defense. Why I'm saying this morning, my viewers, I want you all to understand that like there is a movement going on. Yes, there is no way we should allow 2023 upcoming presidential election hold. This is what the international body wants from us. And if we come out and say, no, we are not going to vote, we are not going to come out and exercise our right with that constitution, because that constitution has nothing to preserve you and I. That is why I'm calling out. Please, I want you guys to understand that I'm always watching out for you guys. Man, I'm always watching out. I am always watching out. When I see that the step we're taking is not going the right way and it's not going to lead us anywhere, trust me, I'm going to take a turn and do the right thing. On this program, I've invited several candidates. Trust me, let's come to think about it. There are average Nigerians that have the good intention to transform the country to something else. But would they be given opportunity? The answer is no. Because we have the same set of rule of people that are recycling themselves. Come, if you doubt me, come out and vote and see if your vote is going to count. These guys have already subjected themselves and they already proposed the people they believe is going to rule the country. So how are we going to get them down? We're going to get them down. I want you to understand that NINAS, Nigeria Indigenous Nationality Alliance for Self-Determination, is the answer. This morning, I'm going to be playing you a clip from the secretary to the Lower Niger Congress, Barrister Tony. I want you to listen to him. I want you guys to join this force, because we cannot win this not until we say no to this. You all should understand that this movement is for us to come out and say, no, we no longer participate in that fraudulent constitution that doesn't give you a nice guarantee. These people are penetrating into our lands, and if case is not taken, you will be enslaved in your land. I tell you, if 2023 election hold under that constitution, whoever that is coming will swear an oath to rule Nigeria with that same constitution. This same constitution was the same constitution Abacha wrote before he passed away. And Abdul came and infected that constitution. Who is the person they hand over that constitution to? If you check it, we are still under military regime on this guard. And you and I don't know about this. I'm calling out on every Nigerian. If you're watching this program, please, I want you to share. I want you to like. I want you to tag people. I want us to get this information straight. It is hard time we come out and do the needful. It is hard time for us to come out and save our land, save our future. Sit back as you listen to this clip, and you get more information what I'm trying to explain to you. Sit back, viewer.
The union dispute we declared in December has gone through all of, the kind of sensitization and mobilization that should go with such a campaign for self-determination by this 75% of the country, both in landmass, population, and even more than 90% in terms of assets, the positive assets, both human and material resources that constitute that Nigeria. And so we come to where all that process, all that telling the whole world, telling the whole community what is happening, culminated in the march at the UN General Assembly, the 70th session of UN General Assembly in New York. Of course, I'm sure most of us saw the videos of Nigerians that came to tell the world that there's now that the union was disputed and that there's an ethnic cleansing operation being executed against them, the indigenous nationalities, by the invading Fulani population, heavily armed militia, operating as Fulani herdsmen in one part, operating as Boko Haram, operating as bandits, but supported by the federal government of Nigeria, headed by a Fulani man called Muhammad Buhari. And so the global community has taken note of that. There's a letter addressed to the Security Council, conveying the message of the protest, the march. So the purpose of this broadcast is to alert us that the response of the Fulani to all of this is to now go back to their good old talk I shoot you response. And that is the reason for this operations announced in 4 that will happen in 4 locations. But we are looking beyond what they say. We are looking at this map until we agree on the terms of the union, all in self-determination, however we come to do that. This map will continue to be the guide for interpreting whatever anybody is doing in the name of government of Nigeria. And therefore, we invite all of us to place the principal actors in this whole shenanigan on this map. Let us see who is the commander-in-chief of that army that is deploying in these 4 geopolitical zones. The southwest, the southeast, the south-south, and the north-central, whatever. Who is the commander-in-chief? He falls on the Sharia side of this map. Who are the heads of the forces? The police, the army, the Air Force, the DSS, all the agencies that will be pointing guns at people in this period. Let us see where they come from. They come exclusively from the Sharia belt. Who are the receiving end of the brutalizations that will happen, the killings that will happen? All of them are from the alliance territory. So unless we resolve the question of the union agreement, everything being done will be interpreted against the backdrop of this map. So let nobody come thinking that he's coming in the name of Nigeria because he's wearing the green, white, green, or so whatever colors Nigeria gave to them, whether in uniform or in non-uniform. The important thing is that this project is disputed. The most urgent thing we require to do is to go and discuss the terms, to work out how we can restore the damaged constitutional basis of the defunct Federation of Nigeria. Yes, we still have a country, but our federation died in 1967 after the meetings of Aburi. The outcome of Aburi was abandoned. And so the unitary Nigeria is no longer, as defined by the 1999 constitution, is no longer our project. So those who are coming into our spaces pointing guns at everybody, instead of going to address the source of the dispute as declared, as proclaimed, as outlined by the constitutional force majeure and all the other agitations going on across the land. Those who refuse to address the source of the problem, but whose only response to all disputations and agitations is to point guns at people. Let us be clear in our minds that that operation has been launched in the name of Nigeria, but the people who are at the receiving end are not seeing any Nigeria. They are seeing an invasion. They are seeing an attempt at conquest, because the constitution that brings us together, has been defeated by the democratic actions of this majority, and the international community have been fully informed. And so we only ask our people to please be vigilant. Our people across the alliance territories to be vigilant and to know that we're in the midst of a war. And that war is going into another phase from the phase of pretense. The determinant for who will prevail in that war will be whether all of us who have repudiated and rejected this constitution of master and servant will go with those who imposed that constitution on us from this Sharia belt to another election that will renew the life of that constitution. Everything that will happen in that war is now dependent on whether we proceed to another election under that constitution or whether we're able to stop them from going to renew the life of that constitution by the election of 2023. Let us get it clearly. The caliphate, the people who are pointing guns at us in the name of Nigeria, their title deed, the instrument that brings them to our various spaces is that constitution. Our actions over the last 22 years have defeated that constitution. So the constitution is dead. They know it. But they now want to go to conquest. They want to push and defeat, physically seizing the lands, in ethnic cleansing, killing of the owners of the land. They already threw our borders open to bring in Fulani from everywhere. They are in joint venture with ISIS that became ISWAP, and it is in an attempt to re-establish their ownership and control over the entire territory called Nigeria in joint venture with ISIS that all these things are happening, that they are refusing to come to discuss the terms of the union. And people have been crying about restructuring and all kinds of things, new constitutional. They refuse, and they're pointing guns at everybody. We must know that if we are serious, if we are determined to end our enslavement under that constitution, we must now say we can't go to another election. That's the only thing the international community is waiting for us to do. That's the strategy that is at our disposal right now to defeat them, by saying we can just insist we can't go to another election. The political parties have been addressed a whole number of times. This is the time for those who are in that danger. The Yoruba, the Ijaw, the Igbo, the Ogoni, the Anang, the Efik, the Berom, the Thief, all of us who are in that danger, this is the time to stand up and say we cannot proceed to go to renew the life of that constitution. If we're able to do that, many things will begin to change. If we refuse to do that, we are setting ourselves up for a real hard time ahead. As we say all the time, knowledge is power. And this particular knowledge coming from what we're telling you at this time can mean life or death. Those who do not know that we're at war will go and throw themselves out in the name of Nigeria. They'll be killed for nothing. But for those who want to become conscious and become active, whether they live in Nigeria or elsewhere, please, you are invited to go to the website of either NINAS or the Lower Niger Congress. NINAS is www.ninasvoice.org. Lower Niger Congress is www.lowernigercongress.org. I would think we can let it go at this time. We'll be addressing you a few more times in the days ahead to prepare us for the response that we must now have to put up for this aggression that has become naked. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I guess you guys must have heard. Like, I want people to understand something. most times I dey ask myself, I said, why am I doing this? Man? Why am I showing much concern? I'm showing concern not because I enjoy doing this, but trust me, it pains me a lot when I take down and look at what is going on. The nepotism, the injustice happening in my own country, my own father's land. No matter where we go to in this world, we that were born in that land still know where we come from. That's our root. So this morning, I'm telling you, Nigerians, I'm not here to deceive you. I'm not here to tell you lies like this guy. I want you to listen. If you are somebody that could capture a voice, I want you to listen to this voice. This voice, if you are somebody that could capture a voice, there are thousands of them like that. All those governors you are seeing, some of them might have good agendas when they are coming, but because when you get to that position, you have no choice but to follow the lead of that 1999 constitution, which is being governed by the president, and all these governors and others, they have no choice. They have no choice than just go there and eat the national cake and just relax. And because there is no justice in the land, trust me, they'll go scot-free. If you are the kind of person that could recognize this voice, I want you to listen to this voice and tell me who owns this voice. This voice, this particular.
And then hand in the towel. Then we can now begin to rejig this country. We can now begin to work on the security architecture of this country. We can now begin to say, okay, let's even hold a national conference or something to
Shut up! What conference? You are a liar. He's a liar.
Us to get out of this insecurity problem.
You're talking of national conference.
Has this problem not been a problem that has been lingering for a very long time?
Planning some conference where vote of no confidence will be passed on the president and cause social
We don't need a conference. We don't need a conference. We don't need a conference to pass vote of no confidence. I'm in AIT here. I'm passing a vote of no confidence on Muhammadu Buhari, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Take your microphone and go to the market space. Go to motor parks and interview common men and women on the streets. They will tell you they've already passed vote of no confidence on this government. Even God has passed a vote of no confidence on Nigeria. Until we change this leadership, inept leadership that does not have the consciousness of the president is aloof. The president is not with us. Unfortunately, he's absent. Unfortunately, he has not joined our ancestors. He's in transition. We cannot see him.
Everybody.
We cannot see
you
him.
and I, we are in transition.
No, I'm not in transition in that regard.
We are all in transition.
No, I'm not in transition in that
nobody
regard.
knows when it will be. But your party also promised to help the APC come out of this quagmire. In what way?
That's what they have done. That's what they have done by advising Mr. President. And it didn't start today.
Let me tell you, if any of you, it still beat my imagination. Say I dey see some people they dance around this political party. These two political parties are the political party people are waiting for. Every other political party is like Boy Scout. Then we know Abga is in Anambra. Trust me, they are using we've told all the political parties to close shop. If they could release a budget of trillions of naira for someone to cut, even they cut the budget, they cut the budget to that amount. That this is the lowest amount you could spend when you are running for the office of presidency. A common man with a goal and vision for the country. How do you expect that person to come up with such an amount of money? We all watched the news where an old candidate in PDP came out and said PDP should refund his 24 million naira that he used to register as a candidate. My brother, make we ask ourselves this question. Are all these things beneficiary to you, the common people? No. These political parties, they are set aside to extort money from every candidate. And when that candidate gets into power, what they do, they first of all want to recover. They first of all want to recover. Please, I'm appealing to all Nigerians. We have to come together. We have to come together. We listen to what Tony Nandi said, the secretary of the Lower Niger Congress. We've been working on this. They've been working on this. And this thing did not start yesterday. They didn't start this fight yesterday. Please, I'm appealing to Nigerians. It is hard time we come together and realize this goal. Because the international bodies are waiting for us. They are waiting for us to say no. No, we are not going to come out. We are not exercising our right on that thing, because if you vote, you don't vote, and we agree for them to go ahead with the election, trust me, they're going to appoint somebody that is coming there to rule Nigeria under that same constitution, and what you will be seeing, what you will witness all through are people like this. People like this. People like this. These are the people you're going to experience, whether you like it or not. This is, if we fail this course now, when we fail to answer this call now, trust me, these are the people that are going to terrorize you. They're going to terrorize you. They're going to take away your land. They're going to do everything humanly possible to stop you. Take away your freedom. Take away your life. Take away our opportunity. Take away our land. People like this. Do you want to tell me, okay, just take a look at what happened to this Nollywood actor. Ekwesu, Romance Mami Water. That is why I love that man. Just because he wore a costume. Do you want to tell me that the military has no way to fish out all these men in our nation? My brother and sisters, I only come here and tell you guys the truth, but nothing but the truth. I've interviewed a lot of candidates. Not that I don't believe they don't have good intention, but they are not going to be given the opportunity, because why? We have all these political gurus that are there, that have been running this country. They are elements. I call them incompetent elements. They've been running this country, and the ones that we are seeing and the ones we are not seeing, they have been running this country, and they've been jeopardizing the future of this country, enslaving you and I. Take a look at these people. Do you want to wake up and be part of those people that will say, the Egyptians I see today, I see them no more? These are the people that have been terrorizing us in our own land. And yet, the military could not go after them. But yet, they went on the street harassing innocent citizens. The DSS are arresting anybody that comes out to speak the truth. Is the government not a faith government? A government that is ruled under this constitution, that has no regard for human freedom? We have to terminate this constitution before we still have time. Between now and December, we should be able to accomplish our march and come out and say no. We all knew what happened in Babangida must go. The EndSARS protest would be a little one. We must come out and say no to 1999 constitution. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Please, I know a lot of people might not be listening to what I'm saying, but listen to what Tony Nandi, the secretary of Lower Niger Congress. Because if we say we want to follow those Judas goats, most of them are Judas goats, those governors, they are all Judas goats. Yeah, they are Judas goats. What they do is this: they go there, they take the money, they forsake you, they leave you. They are Judas goats. What is the meaning of Judas goat? The goat that lead other goats to slaughter place. They will lead you to your death, lead you to your abject poverty, lead you to your humiliation. Please, I'm appealing to all Nigerians. Please, it is hard time we embrace NINA, Nigeria Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination. We have to take back our sovereignty. Let them give us our sovereignty so we can determine if this union is working, and if they want us to coexist, then we, the people, will set out the laws. That's what democracy is all about. Thank you so much, viewers, for watching. I remain your humble presenter. My name is Donald Obaedo, and I'll continue to give you good news from Ninas. Henceforth, I'm going to be giving, because we are here to educate ourselves. The reason why Nigeria still remains stagnant is because most of us don't know the history of Nigeria. After the Civil War, after the Civil War and the things that happened thereafter, it has not been the same way it is now. Please, I want we all to understand that it is hard time we come out and take our self-determination. We cannot be existing under a government that doesn't listen to the people. It is not happening anywhere. It's not happening anywhere in the world. We elect them there. And as at that, when the people speak, they need to listen. But we have a government that doesn't listen. So I'm calling out on every Nigerian. It is our time. It is our time we stand for the truth. And the only way we could break this whole bondage and slavery from our land is to pull down the fraudulent 1999 constitution that we are still being governed by the military. We think we are under civilian. No, because that constitution was being written by Abacha and it was being presented by Abdul Salam when he ruled for 8 months. And it was handed over to a military man that came to wear Agbada, which is Obasanjo. So you guys should be wise. Obasanjo was the person that was the person that led the troop down to the east during. We don't want to go into history. We don't want to go into history. So these people are still recirculating themselves. If we don't take time, we're going to end up one day. In fact, I don't know. Let me end this comment here, because those that have ears, let them hear. If anybody tell you go and get your voter's card, listen, tell that person there is no 2023 upcoming election. We are not voting, and we are standing that not until the 1999 constitution is being brought down. Let Nigeria be restructured. Let them call out every region to come out and make their demand, and let it be implemented in that constitution. That is your right. The constitution cannot come from one zone and they expect everybody to lie low and follow them like as if they are the cows that comes from their region. We cannot be enslaved. There is still a land act. Every land has their act, whether to agree or to disagree. We have to take back our sovereign. We have to. We are regions. We've been existing before the British came to put us together. So as at that, we still have our rights. So I want you all to understand that we have to come out and go under this umbrella of NINAS, Nigeria Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for your self-determination. You have to determine yourself. You have to carry yourself as human. Don't allow anybody to bring you down in the name of government or whatever. We are greater than them. We have the power to decide who goes there. And if they go there as at that, they need to listen to what we have to say, because they are going there to serve us. They should have been the one to be called the slave, because they are going to a public office. An office whereby you are serving the general public. But now they are not the boss. We have to pull down 1999 constitution, brothers and sisters. I'm telling you, I only come here and tell you the truth. I've interviewed most candidates here. I have seen prospect in them. I have seen great potential in them. But trust me, the power will not get to them. Because why? We have these political gurus that have already, they are dictators. They dictate what happens in the country. They run the country. Why are they doing this? It's because the 1999 constitution guides against everything they are doing. So we have to put it down. So I'm using this opportunity to call out to you, brothers and sisters. Let's come with Ninas. You're just watching now. I want you to take this step back and listen to what Tony Nandi said. And I'll be playing you more clips from the Lower Niger Congress, from Ninas. I'll be playing you the clip. The Yoruba brothers are already with us. So we need the middle belt and the south and the southeast to come together. Let's bring down that 1999 constitution. If any politician from your region is telling you this or that, he's a Judas goat. They are looking for who they want to enslave. They leave you in abject poverty. They send their children abroad. All of them, their children, those of them I know, some of them, their children, they are enjoying all over the country here, going to school, using your own hard-earned money, your tax, your future to better their family. If you are just watching now, continue to support this program. As you support this program, the Almighty God will support you. My name remains Donald Obaedo. I'll be sending and I'll be playing more clips for you as time goes on from Nina's. I'll be dropping some videos. Please keep watching, educate yourself, and let's stand and fight with Nina. This victory is not for me alone, but it's for you and it's for your own generation. I see you again next week, or I see you within the week when next I have something important to drop, because I'm not just coming here to give you wrong information. I'm always here to inform our people so we know the right step to take and the right thing to do. See you again and have a great time. God bless you.